back when I was a high school student, I actually attended a conference called No Limits, run by CPA Ontario. And while I was there, I met a lot of CPAs that inspired me. I got to see all the different possibilities that they had in their careers, and I left that conference feeling a desire to learn more. So I decided to pursue a pathway to become a CPA. I saw kind of the opportunities available to me to get my designation, and Deloitte was one of the firms that allowed you to get the practical experience. And in particular, I liked the fact that I could pursue a career in consulting and get my CPA at the same time, which was something unique to Deloitte in particular. So I found that was an exciting opportunity. I also liked the fact that Deloitte allowed me to wear a lot of different hats, from being involved with client service to recruitment to running training sessions to doing pro bono consulting. There were a lot of different opportunities, so in particular I found that to be exciting, and that's why I pursued a career with Deloitte. I would say I've been able to connect with other CPAs. There's a huge network of CPAs, so anytime I come across another CPA, I'm able to build a relationship with them and relate to the process that they went through as well to become a CPA, and also the ongoing learning that they do as a CPA. And I think that's actually opened a lot of doors for me in terms of opportunities to actually build those relationships and explore new opportunities through those relationships. I would say that the structured thinking that it ingrains in you is what I believe differentiates the CPA. There is a whole process and concept of a CPA way, and I think that can be applied to many different contexts, and it's something that for me, I actually apply in my day-to-day. When I'm thinking through information or looking at a high velocity of findings, I'll try to take it, understand the current state, understand what the options or alternatives are, and then structure it into conclusions and opinions. And I find that that process of going through all this information down to kind of a smaller set of options is a mindset that I developed through the CPA process itself. I would say that CPA designation provides career opportunities that are oftentimes flexible and not just defined to one particular job. I like to think that I have a career that consists of not just a job, but a variety of different things that I get to do, whether it's directly in client service or social innovation. I believe that's something that the CPA has actually enabled me to be able to do. So from an early age, I got involved with one particular social issue, which is quality education and Sustainable Development Goal number 4, dictated by the United Nations. So for that in particular, I really like working with youth, and I believe that education is the foundation for really progress on all the other social issues that we face in the world. In addition to that, I found that gender equality is something that I also became passionate about. I found that when men and women are able to be on equal footing, we can make a lot more progress as well on social issues. So I found that there are a lot of inequalities across the world, particularly in low to middle income countries, and I felt a desire to get involved with that as well to level the playing field. So Viva has been formed to solve two problems. One is an invisible problem and the other is a visible problem. The invisible problem is lost productivity within organizations due to being under-resourced. The visible problem is gender inequality in Latin America, in particular women being unemployed or underemployed, which has been actually exacerbated by the pandemic in particular. How my CPA has helped me with this is that the mindset that I developed through the entire CPA training process allowed me to develop a structured thought process. And I believe structured thinking is very important when it comes to solving social issues. Have to think about all the information you have available, synthesize it, and be able to structure solutions for those problems. I'd say all the skills from a corporate context to a community context are transferable. And I believe that the skills I've been able to develop from my corporate life have actually transferred over to my community life, and my community life over my corporate life. So there's been synergies between the two, which has been great. So the Deloitte shirt in particular was a shirt that I received when I was a co-op student with Deloitte. And it was something that we wore on Impact Day, which is an annual day where all folks at Deloitte go volunteer in the community. So something that I was very passionate about. And it was actually an opportunity that I had to build a partnership with an organization that led to the formation of a not-for-profit, which eventually actually led to the formation of Viva. And the issues that I was able to see in the community at the grassroots level through Deloitte's Impact Day gave me exposure ultimately to lots of other opportunities in the community globally, in particular in Latin America. Mentors have had a huge part in my life, from my family to my career mentors to my friends. They have allowed me to step outside my comfort zone and to look after and pursue opportunities that I may not have otherwise pursued. So for me, I've had a tremendous amount of support from my mentors, and I believe that they've actually given me the foundation to explore a lot of opportunities and make an impact in different ways. I feel very privileged to have so much opportunity as somebody who was born and raised in Canada, and I believe that if everybody had that same opportunity, the world would be a better place. So if I can do anything to level the playing field, I feel like we'll make a lot of progress together, and I'm excited at the prospect of collaborating with people globally on different social issues.